Hi everyone, it's Neil Myers and welcome to WineExpedition.com. The day before Thanksgiving, the last webisode before you dive into that turkey. I'm sure you saw our webisode last week all about Thanksgiving, where we paired 3 different wines with a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. We mentioned in the background that Riesling is a wine that's often talked about for Thanksgiving, and mind you, the overall sort of point we made in that webisode is that at the end of the day, the Thanksgiving dinner is so, it's a cornucopia, pardon the reference, a cornucopia of flavors and foods. There's really no one wine that goes with everything, and conversely, any wine will probably match with something on that plate. So at the end of the day, you should get a wine that you like or that your guests like, that you're going to enjoy, because chances are it will pair with something on the plate and it's going to be fine. The wine police are not going to show up at your house if you choose the wrong wine. But Riesling is often recommended because it's a very pleasant tasting wine. It's the kind of wine that most people will respond positively to the flavors. Generally low alcohol. Both of these wines are 8.5% alcohol, so you can chug a whole bottle down and still feel fine. It's a nice, pleasant, easy food pairing wine, so that's why it's recommended or mentioned sometimes when Thanksgiving is brought up. So I thought, you know what, let's open up a couple of Rieslings. The folks at the Wines of Germany were kind enough to send us a couple bottles, so we told them we'd check them out and shoot a little tasting notes video. So here we are. Both of these are from Germany, both under $20, both the screw top. A couple of clicks and you're ready to go. No need for a corkscrew here. And we're going to taste these head to head, not for competition's sake, just to have a little compare and contrast. Remember, this is tasting notes. At the end of the day, tasting is subjective and it's whatever you like, but we'll sort of try to pass on what we find with these wines. And the two wines we have today are, again, they're both Rieslings, both from Germany. The one on my right is the Leitz Dragonstone Riesling. Leitz is a pretty popular name when it comes to Riesling. They're in the Rheingau region of Germany, which is known for Rieslings. And this one again is under $20, but they make Rieslings that are upward towards $100. They make some pretty amazing Rieslings. And this one is the Monchhof. I hope I'm saying that right, Monchhof. It's from the Moselle area, and if you see on the label here, it says Moselle Slate, little picture of slate. That's because the Moselle region is another region in Germany that's known for Riesling. It's right along the Moselle River. The soil there is all slate, and it generally imparts very profound mineral components to the wine because of the slate in the soil. And we'll see if that's true today. So okay, here we have two Rieslings side by side. Don't have any turkey with me, but I can assure you that both these wines will be very popular at the Thanksgiving Day dinner table. Let's start with the Leitz, the Joseph Leitz Dragonstone Riesling. Nice, very pale yellow but vibrant color. The nose has sort of a summer fruit, like peach, but with a mineral, just there's a mineral vibe just cutting right through it and just opening up my nostrils, opening up my eyes. It's very strong. Wow. It's like peaches and little cans of mandarin oranges, Libby's cans you can get at the market. It's like little small oranges, and they're very sweet. It's got that, it's a really strong, sweet flavor. Rieslings tend to have residual sugar in the wine, and this I'm sure is no exception. And it gives that really nice, wow. This is a wine that my wife would like. My wife doesn't really drink wine, but this is just so, it's like a glass of peach soda with a spritz of and oranges. Really nice. It's interesting because it has that mineral note on the nose, but it's nowhere to be found on the palate. It's not there. It's all fruit. Almost just a hint of effervescence to the wine. There's no bubbles or anything in it, but that's nice. Definitely a good food wine, definitely a good aperitif wine. This is something you could pour when the guests are arriving and you're sitting around waiting for the turkey to be done, picking at the side dishes on the table. This is a nice tasty drink. Okay, moving on to the Moselle. This is the Monchhof. Again, under $20. Again, 8.5% alcohol, very low alcohol. This one has almost a, it's also sort of peaches in the nose, but the nose is sweeter. The minerals are there, but they're more in the back seat. The fruit on the nose is a little more sort of profound than it was in the Leitz. Wow, this is like a can of fruit cocktail. It's also got those summer fruits, but there's more of a syrupy, sweet thing happening. Pears, but again, like there's sort of the canned pears that are in their own syrup. And the mineral thing is there, but it's really the slate, very faint. It's not, it's very, very subtle. Again, the residual sugar. So we went from peaches and mandarin oranges to fruit cocktail, but both very, I mean, they're sweet, there's no question about it, which works nicely with turkey, which tends to be dry. It would probably be an interesting complement to cranberry sauce and other things on the Thanksgiving plate. But both, you know, both nice examples of inexpensive Riesling from Germany. So have you had a German Riesling? Are you planning on having one for Thanksgiving? Let us know what your thoughts are, what your experiences are. Thanks for stopping by the site. And if you're not watching these videos on the site, you're probably watching them somewhere else on the internet, which our friends at Tubemogul are busy throwing our videos all across the internet, so we thank them for that. Until next time, I'm Neil Myers from WineExpedition.com, having a couple of German Rieslings, the Leitz Dragonstone, and the Monchhof Moselle Slate. Cheers.